Hey guys, so on this episode of Chronicles of Nikki, I am going to be discussing how long should sex really last. Now it's funny because whenever I bring this topic up, whether it's with friends or on Facebook, the comments are always hilarious because you got some people that feel like sex should last for hours. I don't understand why, and then you got some people that feel like an hour to an hour and a half is good. Some feel like 20 to 45 minutes is good, and some feel like 15 minutes is okay. So I was having a discussion with a friend of mine's maybe a few weeks ago, and we were just talking about, how long do you do sex? And he's a lot younger than me. And so he was good with, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And I kind of broke it down and I was like, if you think about once you're done with foreplay, which is anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on what you're doing, and then you're going to just do the intercourse, and intercourse itself is going to last for an hour, that's a lot of friction going back and forth. Yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. So you guys sit back and relax. I will be right back. Welcome back. Now, as I was saying, sex, the whole word of sex involves intercourse and foreplay, right? So let's just talk about the intercourse part. For some of you that are older watching this, maybe when you were in your teens, if you started having sex in your teens, y'all are nasty, in your early 20s, you probably felt like, I can go all night. But the older you get, you start realizing that, it really doesn't take all that. If it takes an hour to an hour and a half of intercourse, I'm not talking about foreplay. If it takes an hour to an hour and a half of intercourse for you to get me off, baby, you're doing something wrong. I'm just being honest, because it doesn't take that long if you know what you're doing. That's the key word, if you know what you are doing. Now, again, when I was in my early 20s, I really didn't complain about how long sex took. It's just what we're doing. But the older I got, it's funny because there would be times when I would actually say, if you don't hurry up and get yours, eventually she's going to close up on you. And when and some of you might know what I mean when I say that, but let me explain for those of you that don't. When I say she is going to close up on you, there's a lot of friction going on with the woman's vagina, right? So the more friction, it starts to get drier at some point. It doesn't even matter, guys, what you are doing. At some point, it's going to start getting dry. Which is why they have lubricants, which is why you guys will sometimes stop what you're doing, go back down there and do your little oral thing, to get it a little moist, and then come back up. Because a lot of friction will dry it out. Now, if it's been a lot of friction for, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour, and you haven't gotten off and she hasn't gotten off, and then you take it out to switch positions and that air hits it, it's like, it will close up on you, and I don't care what you do, she will not let you back in. And I don't want to be too graphic with what I'm trying to say, but you guys know what I mean. The vagina will close up, and it doesn't matter how much moisture you put on it, it will not let you back in. And the more you force it, the more you're causing pain for her. And, I only speak about things that I have experience about. I can't talk about anything that I don't know. So I'm telling you this because I know, because I've had this happen before when I was younger. Guys that want to go 2 and 3 hours, yes, I had a guy when I was younger that thought sex should last for 3 hours. And my girl said, not today. This ain't going for 3 hours. The point that I'm trying to make to you guys is that I personally don't feel like sex should be 2 to 3 hours. Why? What are we possibly doing for 2 hours that we can do in 45 minutes? You know, I'm not no spring chicken. You know, I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. Is this just life? And if we're gonna knock out a session for an hour and a half to 2, I want to save that for the weekend. And it's gonna have to be a lot of positions being switched. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be a lot of positions being switched for us to have sex for 2 hours. But now I personally feel like a good 30 to 45 minutes, again, not including foreplay, a good 30 to 45 minutes, 30, maybe 20, depending on what we're doing, it suffice. I think that's a good time to get all your passion in, you know, make me feel good, I make you feel good. You know, you can build up a nice little sweat in 20 to 25 minutes. You know, it's just, I don't want to feel like I am, oh, how can I explain it? I don't even know how I can explain what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't know. I can't get my thought process to explain what I'm trying to say, so I'm going to stop trying. But again, I just feel like, you know, there's no reason for sex to last that long. Why? You know, I bet you there's probably a lot of young guys out there that are like, psh, I'm breaking back all night. I'm breaking back all night. I'm breaking back all night. And like I said, when I was younger, that was fine. Maybe this is why I don't date young boys. That's, you know what? That could be why I don't date young boys. Like, young boys. You know, we're not having sex all night. We're not. No, we're not. And we're definitely not going 2 hours. Yeah, no, I don't, this is not going to happen. You know, now that all this starts coming together, this is why I don't date the young boys. Huh. But like I said, I want you guys to comment on this video. Give me your opinions, give me your thoughts, give me your feedback. I want to know, how long do you think sex should really last? What's a good number for you? You know what I'm saying? What's a good number for you and your partner? Because, I mean, kudos to you and your girl, or you and your guy. If y'all are banging it out for 3 to 4 hours, baby, look, I applaud you. I so applaud you. But I think I can get him to where he needs to go in less than an hour. I'm pretty confident that I can do that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can get him to where he needs to go in less than an hour. And yeah. So you guys do not forget to comment on this video. And if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe so that you do not miss an episode of Chronicles of Nikki, because as you guys see, I can be extremely silly and I can be very raw with the topics. You know, I try to keep it a little under control. I try not to get too graphic, but I mean, we're all adults, right? And so this is why I'm here. I am here to discuss these things with you that a lot of women might not want to discuss, or may feel shy about discussing, or feel like maybe it's not woman-like to say certain things or talk about certain things. Well, I am a woman, and I'm very woman-like, and I feel like, you know, we can all just be honest with each other, you know. So that's what I'm here for. I am here to be honest with you guys and bring you my truth and opinions, not anybody else's, because as I've said in previous videos, I only speak for me. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please stay tuned for the next, and you guys have a great day.